Good morning, my fellow Grenadians. I want you to take a look at this and tell me if it makes any sense. Because while Mr. Lennox Andrews and the NDC crew are pulling potato political stunts in Parliament, the environment, the infrastructure of Grenada is being degraded and laid to waste. Okay? Now I want you to take a look at what is going on at Granatang Road on the approaches towards the hospital. So as you can see, that retaining wall is at critical failure, okay? And it's quite possible at any moment, given the right circumstances, that whole length of wall could collapse, okay? But in the meantime, what does the NDC administration decide to do? Pull political stunts in Parliament and make the Parliament a mockery. And you Grenadian folks jump on the bandwagon and start the carnival. Okay? And you Grenadian folks think that this is what the NDC administration should be paying attention to. And then you jump and you turn this into some sort of melee and carnival. Wow. Wow. Priorities, priorities. But it is no surprise if the Lackalome building, okay, agro-processing building, is in such decadence as it is. Why am I not surprised that that retaining wall at Granatang Road will be in the state it is? Now that is why I say to you, again, just like the Grenada Social Democratic Party has brought attention to the Tempe steps at the playing field, and they were forced to fix it, okay? We're bringing attention again to this retaining wall, okay? Because our guy, our candidate for the St. George Northeast constituency, Mr. Nicholas McMillan, is doing the groundwork. He is bringing awareness to the maladies that affect our society from day one, okay? This is not a campaign thing for us, okay? This is something that we have been doing from day one. So when some of you come around campaign time and close to election, and you throw a bone to the people in the constituency, you figure that is governance, then guess what? You're not fooling us. And you're definitely not fooling the people of the St. George Northeast constituency. So this is the condition, okay, of the retaining wall along Granatang Road on the approaches towards the hospital. Just imagine the potential for failure of that retaining wall. And we pray and hope that it doesn't happen when an ambulance or pedestrians are walking along that road when that retaining wall fails. Your priority is pulling potato political stunts. And this infrastructure degradation lays squarely at the feet of the leader of the administration. But he's busy going to Africa, dressing up in African costumes and dark shades. Okay? That is his priority. But I'm saying to you, the NDC administration, please don't touch that wall. Don't fix it. Don't try to fix it. Because you guys, the way you build retaining walls and DKK mountains and destroy people's home, if you guys attempt to touch this, more than likely, the Presbyterian Church at the top of the ridge will be no more. And quite possibly, the credit union at the bottom of Canal Shell will be no more. So please don't touch it. Hopefully, Grenadians can mobilize and get people who are experienced in this sort of thing to take care of it. Okay? If the government tells you it's going to fix it and it's going to use its own contractors, please, you should have a protest against it. Because these people, they're destroyers of mountains when they build retaining wall. We have seen their ability to build retaining walls in Cloget. Have no fear, hopefully by grace, this doesn't collapse and the GSDP gets into government and we will fix it because we know infrastructure. While all of you guys are going at each other's throat, okay, and creating such a melee over a bag of potatoes, here is something that you should be concerned about.